Keir Starmer has been caught in a web of scandal that threatens to unravel his carefully constructed image, and it's all thanks to Liz Truss's explosive revelations. While he's been accepting more freebies than any other MP in Parliament, ordinary people across Britain are grappling with the disastrous fallout from his party's economic policies. The chaos surrounding him is palpable, and it's becoming increasingly clear that the public sees through Starmer's facade of integrity. His leadership is hanging by a thread, and as Truss's accusations gain traction, we're left to ponder. How deep does this scandal go, and can Starmer survive the storm? The recent resurgence of Truss in the political arena has sent shockwaves through Westminster. What began as an innocuous interview on Sky News quickly morphed into a seismic event that could reshape British politics as we know it. Just 17% of the public believe this Labour government is doing a good job, a stark reminder that Starmer's ascent was not built on solid ground. He slipped into power by default, riding the waves of discontent aimed at the Conservatives, but now the tide is turning against him. Truss, once a figure of ridicule, is now a potent force, wielding allegations that could sink Starmer's political career. The specifics of her claims may still be under wraps, but insiders suggest that the ethical breaches she alluded to could be catastrophic for Starmer. Social media has erupted with her allegations trending nationwide, and as the political fallout unfolds, it's clear that Starmer is in real trouble. His approval ratings, already precarious, are set to plummet further as the public digests this shocking information. Political analysts are scrambling to interpret Truss's move. Is she merely trying to rehabilitate her own tarnished image by deflecting attention onto her rivals? Or is this a calculated attempt to destabilize the Labour Party at a crucial juncture in the election cycle? Regardless of her motivations, the effect is undeniable. The political establishment is reeling. Labour insiders are reportedly in crisis mode, desperately brainstorming strategies to mitigate the damage to Starmer's already fragile reputation. As the dust settles, the implications for Starmer's leadership become alarmingly clear. The accusations leveled against him risk obliterating what little public support he has left. The shift in public discourse is striking. Where conversations once revolved around economic recovery and the fallout from Brexit, they now center on this unfolding scandal. Starmer's personal polling has plummeted to a staggering -30, making even Prince Andrew look like a national hero in comparison. But it gets worse. Revelations about Starmer accepting donations to fund his wife's lavish wardrobe have only added fuel to the fire. This is a man who claims to prioritize transparency, yet has been caught indulging in the very excesses he publicly condemns. The very image he has crafted, of integrity and accountability, is crumbling, and it's doing so rapidly. His leadership, once characterized by moral high ground, is now marred by accusations and scandals that paint him as out of touch. The stark reality is that Starmer's transformation from Labour's golden boy to a leader under fire is a cautionary tale about the pitfalls of modern politics. Once hailed as the savior of the party, Starmer now stands on shaky ground, surrounded by whispers of corporate influence and ethical breaches. How did he allow himself to fall from grace so quickly? After enduring years of turbulent Tory rule, he presented himself as the antidote to political turmoil. His pledges of honesty and a new beginning resonated with many, but the disconnect between his words and actions is becoming impossible to ignore. The uproar over his acceptance of extravagant gifts, including $2,500 glasses and lavish meals funded by corporate sponsors, has fueled public disillusionment. What was once perceived as a minor scandal has snowballed into a major issue, amplifying the perception that Starmer is disconnected from the struggles of everyday voters. With his leadership style now criticized as hesitant and disengaged, it's clear that the man who once railed against the elite has become part of that very class. With 61% of voters disapproving of his leadership, the whispers of a leadership crisis within Labour are growing louder. Party insiders are restless, and the atmosphere is charged with uncertainty. Truss's shocking claims about Starmer's alleged extramarital affair with a senior staff member could be the final nail in the coffin. If true, these allegations would decimate his carefully curated reputation for moral integrity and family values, leaving the Labour Party in a precarious position as it navigates a turbulent political landscape. The implications of this scandal extend far beyond Starmer and the Labour Party. They expose deep rifts within our political system, raising serious questions about accountability at the highest levels. Can voters ever fully trust their leaders again? Or are we doomed to a cycle of disillusionment and disappointment? Many are fed up with the same old drama playing out repeatedly, and their patience is wearing thin. As we look to the future, it's evident that the British public is hungry for real change, not just hollow promises and crafted identities. This latest scandal serves as a stark reminder that in politics, the truth has a way of surfacing, and it can be devastating. The path ahead is fraught with challenges for Keir Starmer and the Labour Party, and whether they can recover from this blow remains to be seen. One thing is certain, the British public is not going to stand idly by while their leaders continue to betray their trust. The demand for accountability is louder than ever, and the political landscape is shifting beneath Starmer's feet.